Meanwhile, the envious neighbor peeped in at the window when the boiled beans were being ground. So what happened? The envious, jealous old couples, they were neighbors, and they were peeped in at the window. That means peeping means look through the window when the boiled beans were being ground. "Goody me!" cried the old hag as she saw each dripping of sauce turning into yellow gold. She could see that while the good old lady was grinding these beans into the mill has produced drops of bean sauce, but all changed into gold. So this greedy old lady, hag means ugly looking old woman, she has seen, and she called "Goody me!" until in a few minutes the tub under the mill was full of shining mass of gold. She could see the tub which was placed under the mill to collect the sauce full of gold. So the old couple were rich again. The next day, the stingy and wicked neighbor came and borrowed the mortar and magic mill. So these greedy old couples thought that they have to buy this mortar and magic mill from the neighbors, and they can also make gold out of it. They filled one with boiled rice and the other with beans. Then the old man began to pound and the woman to grind. So they bought the mortar, and the old man began to pound the rice in the mortar, and the old hag, she began to grind the beans in the mill. But at the first blow and turn, the pastry and sauce turned into a foul mass of worms. The first pound itself, when the man and woman were starting to pounding these things, just then the whole mass turned into a foul smelling, means bad smelling mass of worms. Still more angry at this, they chopped the mill into pieces to use as firewood. So they got angry with the magic mill and the mortar. They chopped the mill into pieces